Welcome to the Scientific Publications channel. If you write in English but you are not a native speaker, then it's not a problem. The problem arises when the text looks like a literal translation or when the translation floats in terms and style. And it's precisely because of this that many articles are returned for revision already at the stage of initial assessment. In today's video, we will tell you what academic translation is and why it is critically important for publication, what requirements there are for scientific English language text, about the most common mistakes and ways to avoid them, and when it is better to do it independently and when to involve a specialist and native speaker proofreading. Academic translation is not just to translate words. In scientific world, academic translation is in fact part of your publication strategy. Because if you submit an article to an international journal, especially those that are indexed in Scopus or Web of Science, it will be read by reviewers and editors from a different academic context. And if your translation is weak, even a good idea and valuable result may look unconvincing. The logic here is simple. Your text must comply with international standards, otherwise the article will be sent for revision or rejected. Requirements for academic translation. There are three key things that make a text professional. First, a restrained style. You shouldn't overuse synonyms for beauty. Academic English likes clarity. One term, one meaning. Second, modern dictionaries and context. Before translating, it is worth looking through several articles on your topic and compiling a list of terms that are used most often. This will help not only to make a correct translation, but also to choose keywords and increase the visibility of publication. Third, accuracy without double interpretation. Words must hit the target. This is especially important in the methods and results sections. Translate independently or with the help of specialists. If you have a high level of English, you constantly read articles in your field and communicate with foreign colleagues, most likely you can prepare a high-quality English language text on your own. But if you have little practice, difficulties may arise with terminology and the scientific writing style. In that case, you should contact a specialist so that the words don't lose their meaning and the text looks organic and not like a machine translation through Google Translate. How to write in English if you are not a native speaker? Practical algorithm. Here is a scheme that really works. Step 1. Write simply, without embellishments. Your task is to convey the meaning. Don't try to sound too clever right away and use overly complex vocabulary. Step 2. Use academic patterns. Avoid creating artificial English phrases or expressions that are not typical for native speakers. Instead, use constructions that are already standard and widely used in English language scientific literature. Step 3. One sentence, one thought. English scientific writing doesn't like building up overly complex constructions. It is better to write in short sentences than to try to fit an entire paragraph of text in one complex sentence. The most common mistakes in academic translation. The mistakes that scientists most often make can be divided into three types. Grammatical. Mistakes in grammatical form. Verb tenses, singular, plural, articles, agreement of sentence parts, incorrect use of prepositions or sentence structure. Lexical. An unsuccessful choice of words using constructions from the native language, violation of collocations, incorrect use of synonyms or false friends of the translator. Stylistic. The use of non-academic words or constructions, inconsistency of terminology within the text, excessive emotionality, an overly conversational tone or violation of the principles of academic neutrality and accuracy. And it is important, even small mistakes multiply and give the reviewer the feeling that something wrong with the work. Most reliable approach: translation plus native speaker proofreading. If you want to straighten the text before submitting to an international journal, a two-stage scheme works best. Stage 1. Translation or editing by a specialist who has a good command of academic English. Stage 2. Proofreading by a native speaker. checking the text for compliance with academic style, naturalness of presentation, and the presence of minor inaccuracies. It is precisely this double approach that most often gives the best effect, because the text reads easily, the terms are clear, and all the requirements of scientific writing style are met. And finally, if you plan to reach the international level with your research, remember that high-quality academic translation is not a formality, but the reputation of your work. And that's all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write in comments what difficulties do you have in the process of translating an article into academic English. See you in new videos!